What's up, guys? So today we are gonna try to draw Yoshi. Okay, so Yoshi is a character made up of pretty much a bunch of circles. So start with a circle here, slightly smaller circle next to it, a couple smaller ovals kind of in the middle of those two original ones. And you could already kind of see the face. So this will be the big snout nose thingy, and your hard line can kind of stop where it meets this next circle, and that's kind of the smile of Yoshi. And then you have this big cheek, and then your eyes. The eyeballs are actually connected to one another, so that middle line will get erased initially. So keep your lines pretty light for the most part when you're drawing something, just so that you can keep shaping it and finding the shape. Underneath here there's a little bottom part of the mouth. We could leave that area for now because it'll connect to the body. And above the eyes there's these small eyelids. And this eyelid kind of comes around. It actually ends like that. So this eyelid will come down to the cheek part here. There you go. And as for the pupils, you could just do a couple little ovals. Bring the snout over, and then this middle line will be erased because there's no harsh line there. The eyeball kind of ends like so, and then you have little nostrils right at the top corner of this. And that is Yoshi. Basically, it's basically the head shape. You can play with it, do it in different, just kind of iterate it out a few times, and it'll start looking more and more like the character the more you do it. Now for the body, it's basically just a big kind of banana shape. So draw like a curved line from here to here, and then his whole body is just gonna give him a skinny neck and then bring it around. Gonna have a fat midsection, and then it goes up to a pointy tail. So within that, you can draw a couple more circles here. This would be his little hands. Some circles down here can be his feet or boot kind of things. And then above here, you have the shell that Mario jumps on. So, okay, let's start with the shell. Round top, follow that circle. And then you're gonna have a curved line that starts where the top of the back starts. Bring it down and back up. And then this, gonna make a little lip on it. It kind of comes around like so. Right? For the arms, it's got these little kind of T-Rex arms. Gotta remember that Yoshi is a dinosaur. And then a little fist, I guess, he usually has. Hands aren't usually open. And we could do another one kind of behind his body. He also has these little, I guess, what would be spikes at the back of him. Kind of start up here. There's about 3 or 4, I'm not exactly sure. Something like that. His eyes are looking a little weird in this drawing. Sometimes the pupils, if you don't draw them just right, they look a little strange. Let's try this again. There we go, that's better. Okay, and then you go back down. And as for the bottom part of him, there are these little legs, and he's kind of wearing these boots. So right where our circles are, I could kind of give us a guide as to where these boots go. I'll draw a curved line and then a straight one where the ground is. Just kind of replicate it again here. And then from that curved line, just a little straight line to connect to underneath his body. And here you can make a little something to indicate that a shoe is starting. And then you could also just put a little ridge at the bottom of his shoe. And that is more or less Yoshi. When you're coloring Yoshi, his whole face is green right up until this cheek part. This is all white, this is white, then his underbelly is white. Everything else is green. So you could differentiate the colors with a line, but that's usually more, or you could shade it just to kind of show where the colors separate. But yeah, that's basically Yoshi. So those same principles, the circle nose, the big cheek, the eyes, you can play around, try and do some different positions of this character. And the more you do it, the more you'll be comfortable with it. And maybe I'll try and draw Yoshi in some different spots. Let's see how that goes. And there you go, there's some Yoshis. So I realized in this first one, I might have made this snout a little too long. In drawing these other ones, I have some references here, and the snout is a little bit shorter. So sorry if I misled you, but it just goes to show, you know, you gotta always keep practicing, keep iterating. I am no different, of course. The more you do something, the more it will start to seem easier. So that's it for today, guys. Stay tuned for next time, and thanks so much for watching. Take care.